morning, my wonderful viewers. So what you're seeing here, it was an early morning fire set on Jackson Records in Moby. That's Usain Bolt's famous Jackson Records. And viewers, if you didn't know, let me tell you right now. This is one of the landmarks used to provide daily meals through the World Central Kitchen Project, supporting communities ravaged by Hurricane Melissa. So, Jano viewers, I don't know what the cause of this fire, but trust me, this is a blow when it comes on to the hurricane relief aid. And to those persons who are looking out for these daily meals, because we already see what go on, and the meals them are very important to the people right now. And we say this got happen January. Sad moment for every party involved. Me attack the persons them way and look out for daily meal down to Usain Bolt way. Give up in place voluntarily for World Kitchen can do them thing and feed the people them na the western side there. And you don't know World Kitchen themselves. But as me say, sad moment. So we're gonna just jump in on that video because we have a lot to share with the viewers.
Process is underway. According to the Prime Minister of Jamaica, more than 1,300 people are still in a shelter since Hurricane Melissa. They will be relocated to a secure facility, according to the Prime Minister of Jamaica. I know people are going to say, he might move the people off of them land, so he can go scrape up the land, and one bag of sitting, you know, foreign invaders them have them plan. Me only can ask the people them what you really think about every single thing in the comment section, because you know we have to analyze every single thing that the Prime Minister and his team is doing, you see me, to help the people of Jamaica. And you know, a lot of people are complaining to them now get the help them supposed to get, and this is all about opportunity to put in the smart city in certain areas that has been devastated by the storm. People are saying basically the hurricane come as a man-made storm and clear the land. People are saying one bag of things, but you know, only can tell me what you think in the comment section. This is a Bantu Zulu from the People's Court. I remember the book launch for the book. Free Not Dumb Volume 1. I want to get my knowledge from them book I read. Read them book up on a daily basis. And then at the hills I meditate. I just read it. Understand the Babylon system I go on with. But people still have to tell me what you think. Remember the 29th, I go there Rasta City. I launch the book. You see, pray. Holy Pie tell I go there fire. Cook outside.
Together we ride.
So viewers, so like you just get straight into it. So you know that I started off with the video with gentleman telling you that the government right now is planning to close the shelters. And you already know that most of the shelters are schools. And a lot of schools are still closed up to today because of a lot of persons don't have a shelter. I'm telling you, say a lot of persons just believe. A lot of persons don't have shelter, but Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness says the government will soon start decommissioning shelters to make way for schools next year. It is said that right now, about 97 shelters are open, and right now, it has around 1,200 persons. So right now, for some of the shelters that are schools, it is said that it's time for some of those schools to be open for the students to be going back to school, because right now, viewers, I don't know what is going to happen for school, because remember, when a time to do even the PET exams, when a time to do the CXCs, there's going to be a lot of students who are missing out on a lot of things in school. And I know there's some schools right now that we can't tell when some of them is going to be open. because of the extensive damage towards them. So we're going to keep our ears out and an eye out to find out if it's normal PEP or CXC exams we're gonna see how they're gonna determine it this year, viewers. But trust me, to me, I know there's gonna be a little challenge when it comes on to the schooling. And not only that, viewers, when some of the schools open, some of the persons that are in the shelter, where are they going to go? That is going to be the next big problem. So when I saw this, I went into the comment section. And the first comment I see, without providing shelter, where is Japan's donation? 300 tents, hundreds of sleeping bags, accountability time. And as you can see, another user stated, I understand that school have to be open, and I agree. But what are the alternatives for those that were occupying the shelters? Someone else stated, so until Andrew build back house for them plan to live in the school them. So school must remain closed to please them. From I was born with a laughing emoji at the end. And this is the last comment I'm going to read. School need to be open more now than ever. The amount of duns on social media may have a wonder if school there Jamaica, or did they ever learn their ABC? So viewers, so state your thoughts and tell me what you think about this. But for now, I'm going to move on. So it's official right now that Miguel Coley and Rudolph Speed would be taking over Jamaica men football team during the playoffs of the World Cup qualifiers. So we already know that Steve McLaren has resigned from the job after losing to Curacao. No, he didn't lose to Curacao. He drew against Curacao, but he lost the automatic qualify spot to go to World Cup. And he resigned because it is said that Jamaica was the biggest and the favorite team and one of the favorites to qualify for this World Cup. And one of also their easiest run to go to the World Cup because of the non-participation of the United States of America, Canada, and Mexico. So Jamaica was expected to qualify, but right now, Jamaica is in a more difficult spot, which is the playoff. And Rudolph Speed and Miguel Coley, which is going to be the interim coaches for the meanwhile. And I just wish them well, but we have persons thinking that this is not a good way to go forward for Jamaica. Some persons are saying that they should give Craig Butler the work. One at a time, Rene Simone name me here, I call up. Yeah, viewers, but you already know, it's already decided. Rudolph Speed is going to be the head coach and Miguel Coley going to be the assistant interim coach until they finalize who is going to run off the thing. Yeah, man, viewers. But, you know it go. A lot of person is not going to agree. And I don't want this to cause any problem in the camp because, you know, Leon Bailey and Craig Butler, you know, for them relationship. And Craig Butler had a problem with Rudolph Speed getting this position. And before you forward for me and I say why me I spread any propaganda. Alright, so this was a post made by Craig Butler on his Instagram page. I don't know if it's going to be deleted by the time you see this video. But as you can see, it is showing a video on certain contracts and times and dates of Steve McLaren's contracts. But in this post, he captioned it and said that Steve McLaren's history as a coach has been one of losing consistently and moving on after a very short time. Who decided to hire this man at this most critical stage? The technical committee headed by Rudolph Speed, who then stated the coach wasn't good enough and needed a technical advisor and install himself. This was, is, and has been an effort to install himself as national coach and to use the record of Steve to ensure he gets a job at the cost of our nation. I have been asked so many times why Jamaica hired a man who has consistently failed and been fired as a coach, and the answer is clear as day now for the world to see. I now understand Speed is trying to install himself as coach. The credentials is where is his success? And please don't tell me winning to a local Premier League, because while it may look good for Jamaica, it's minuscule in the world of football. I'm willing to help Jamaica if it needs me, but I don't really want to get involved in the politics. We still have a chance, but to allow the person that used the manipulated McLaren to leave or whisper and to advise him to use the tactics he did at such a critical stage, do or die, is suicide for our national football team. So viewers, so basically Craig Butler say, a Speed sell out the thing. Because him a say, him know say McLaren not ready for the job and him still give him it. And him do it because him want put for himself as the national coach. And me there me I look into it and me I say, yo, Jano, it makes sense, but me not know viewers. So tell me what you think. Because anyway, take it, some persons that say maybe if Butler get it, he might go play politics too. So viewers, tell me what you think about this situation. When you feel like Miguel Coley and Speed can go on run it till them find a real coach for the side, or when you feel like them can take over the thing fully, or Mr. Butler, Craig Butler, when you feel like he can go on take charge as well, leave your thoughts in the comment section. But for now, alright, so I'm going to leave it. Remember, you tune into On The Views. If you reach this far and you haven't liked this one as yet, please to do so. If you haven't subscribed as yet, please to do so. Big up yourself, stay safe.
On The Views.